Yeah. I talked to a guy once who was a Japanese streamer, and he noticed that I had Frieza or a Frieza looking character as my avatar, and was asking about Dragon Ball. And he said, and again, the Japanese are so different. He said, "Yeah, I read that when I was younger, but I didn't finish it. I got up to the 21st tournament." And so think about it. He didn't even get into any of the Z stuff. He just read up until the 21st tournament. And that's so weird. And so I think there's a generation, and this is weird for an American to understand, but I think there's a generation which would fit into number 1 or maybe number 0 if you want to go there, who read Dr. Slump, saw Toriyama as only a comic book manga artist and a comedy, a comedy gag manga artist. And so when Dragon Ball got more serious, they just weren't interested. And that's the opposite of a lot of people. So that's I haven't talked to that many. I just know that a lot of them do not like modern Dragon Ball. They don't like Super. And the reason as to why they slap Toriyama's name on everything is because of the amount of respect he has, and because of that generation. Because they if it doesn't have his name on it, bro, they're not even gonna try it. They're not even gonna even entertain it, which sucks because now that he's passed away, anything new Dragon Ball they don't care about. But Daima's there to create a new generation of fans, and that was one of the intentions. So hey, it is what it is, man.
It's like if you like Kubrick's work, right? And he, like, Kubrick, he makes movies, and all of a sudden, that last movie he made, he dies, right? Because that last movie he made, when he died, like, you just don't want to see it because it's not Kubrick. Because these people got into Toriyama or Dragon Ball through Toriyama, same way that people would have gotten into Stanley Kubrick through Kubrick's work.
AI he was supposed to do, he died, and then Steven Spielberg took over, and that's probably what you're thinking of, that he never got to finish it. Yeah, fuck that movie. I ain't watching that movie ever again, bro. That do not watch that movie if your mom has passed away. Do not watch it. The ending will destroy you. So don't watch it. It's bad. I mean, it's a good movie, but it's not good to watch if you've been through that. Yeah, so this generation, like, there's still, some of them are still around though. Like, this was the generation that recorded Dragon Ball on TV on VHS tapes. Like
K-17.
Like K-17, exactly who I was going to say. And that's how we have the broadcast audio. So I'm glad that they exist. Plus, they were the first ones to record it. Because there were people in Japan who were expats or like Americans living abroad or working abroad. Like Dai Mao. The guy, what the hell is his name? Curtis Hoffman. Yeah, he was writing up reports and episode summaries on Dragon Ball as it was airing in English, like translating it. So that's the earliest generation, bro, like that. And some of them had early websites in like 98, 99, GeoCities and stuff that doesn't exist anymore. That's what was around then, bro. So that would be the OGs. That's where they would go. There's not many of them left, but yeah. Like, that are still interacting, I mean.
But that also brings me to a point that I was talking about. I was speaking with a friend the other day. We were talking about how streaming is just like, it kind of kills the experience. Like, do you remember, and this is something that like previous generations, not just Gen 1, would experience. Like, back when you were a kid and you would watch an episode and then it would come out weekly and you'll go talk to your friend the next day like, did you see what so-and-so happened on such and such? And you would build that, emotion. Talk. It's almost like that. I was watching Mr. Fusion's video for movie 4, and he was talking about how like the kids reading Dragon Ball must have been at a fever pitch waiting for SS like Goku to transform in the manga, because they're hearing about this transformation. So when movie 4 came out, they just wanted to see Super Saiyan. So when they saw it, there was like,
it was the movie came out like 10 days before the actual reveal in the manga. Yeah, it was right around the same time.
Same thing with Trunks showing up in Terminator 2.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're waiting for that. But now where you have everything just, thrown at you and people binging the shows, they don't have that anymore.
I mean, and the old stuff I think is better than the new stuff anyways, writing wise, I mean. But you're right. And not just that, they had the manga, the anime, and 2 movies a year. Like, that is insane. And video games as well, bro. They were older, but yeah, that was the peak. That was the peak. We did experience that with Super and Daima because those were also weekly and they weren't binged. But I was worried.
Brand new podcast coming on the 24th of December. That's right, Christmas Eve. The 5 Generations of Dragon Ball with Geekdom 101. You don't want to miss it.